One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky and Bowling Green. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Missouri State Bears, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bears will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hilltoppers offense will have the opening possession of the game. A lot of times you run into types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Bears! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
I mean, you talk about coming out as a defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Defense looks like they're coming. They'll go to the ground. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. And the Hilltoppers want to pick up the tempo. Off play action. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Missouri State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. When you get to this point in the season, Jesse, and you're in the Heisman Trophy race like this guy is, every decision, every play, every move will be magnified today.
No question this guy has the numbers, but what he's also had is Heisman moments in big games. With a lot of people watching, he has stepped up, and he's played his best.
Oh, he's got some space. Pass the tip, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Missouri. Missouri State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. On the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here comes the hurry up.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here comes the option. The give on the option. Lowers those pads. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
These offenses are so hard to stop when you run the option because they play the quarterback well. They get it to the running back. The defense looks pretty good, but 3rd and short, they get the yardage they need, and they move the sticks.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to...
Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
They go to the ground. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. And the Hilltoppers headed quickly to the line. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. Got a little space.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that 6th sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Bringing the heat. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So here comes the Bear offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Back to throw, it's Page. Good time. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
He'll keep it himself. Got the 1st down. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete.
Touchdown, Bears! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Page. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Takes it on the shovel. Breaks into the open. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Running it to the right. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Throws to the wideout. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Bears! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get some turning it on. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got him. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Hilltoppers are rolling down the field. They'll run the option. Oh, it's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his... of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. And we've seen a tremendous show from this freshman behind center. The passing game absolutely... There he goes. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. caught in the backfield. It's Lamb. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the move. There he goes. Makes a pass to Marker. At the 30. Inside the... and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground, and in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. This freshman behind center has certainly lived up to poor performance. To the air, it's Page. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now the toss. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
How about that, man? 3rd and long. You know what I'm going to run? Let's see. Long pass. Go route. No, we're going to run the option and try to catch him off guard. And I think they do a little bit, but the defense does a nice job rallying and getting to the...
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Gilliam. Oh, it just keeps moving. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely, because...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Good right down the boulevard.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to fire on second down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Wants to throw. It's Page. It's complete on the right side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
And the Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now on the option. He'll pitch it. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
How great has this linebacker been in coverage these last 2 games now? That's now his 3rd interception in 2 games. He had 2 last week. First interception in this game on the opening drive. He's not only good against the run, he's not only good rushing the passer, but this guy is a monster in coverage.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, will he get on the field? Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in this.
Breaks into the open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Bears in the hurry-up.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Page. Gets it to him on the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Now the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Missouri State. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. He didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got a man in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll try the run. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. And the Bears are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Missouri State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, float over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play-action by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. A 1st down for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Duke. Under fire. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Rides to back and leaves it.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll run the option. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So here comes the Bear offense. And we talked about this guy from the beginning, and so far he has not disappointed behind center. A most impressive outing. It's as if he's seeing things before they happen, and he has the numbers and the scores. He's got it down the left. Hits the crease. He's at the touchdown Bears. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Gives it on the option. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Those defensive tackles and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know it, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. Moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Makes the catch at the 30. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. And how about the day this freshman quarterback has had running the offense? He's been elite in every aspect. He's thrown the ball on time. He's made big plays down the field. He's punched it in when they've gotten opportunities. You just couldn't ask for anything more. Back to throw, it's Page. Got the quick pass. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. Might be changing the route. Second down, he'll throw it. Punts it out of the air. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
It's just incredible. You see the arm talent in that last throw. The quarterback position is the hardest position to play in team sports. The fact that this guy is right out of high school and somehow in the conversation to win the Heisman Trophy, that's one of the best stories right now in all of sports.
And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, it's Page. Finds his big tight end. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. From the gun, give on the inside. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
Easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Page. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. And the Bears want to move quickly. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Throws toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love the